number 6. Ready? Okay, let's go. So here for number 6 is words like declare. Declare. So here for the word declare, the stress is on the second syllable. Then even though the pronunciation is there, the spelling is not A-I-R-E, but just A-R-E. It's okay. One quick question. When you see the Chinese meaning, is there any word you learned before that you can think of for the meaning of declare? A word that begins with a A. Up, thank you, announce. How do you spell the word announce? Hurry up.
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, like, say, you know, I'm not really serious about being on time or not, but like, if we start everything on time, I will stop on time. It's okay? Yeah, but like, if you really, like, we're busy doing something, let me know. But if it's okay, let's be on time. Is that okay for you? Yeah, thank you. So like here, for the word announce, how do you spell the word announce? A-N-N-O. Can I erase this? Thank you. Can I erase this? Anyway, like for all the news, like we have, for all the activities we have on campus, can we write them on that mini like board? Is that okay? Please. I mean, like after you write it down, you can take a picture of it and post it on your line group. So that's right. Yeah, let's hurry up. So here for the word announce, how do you spell it? A-N-N-O-U-N-C-E. Yeah, announce. My question, what's the difference between announce and declare? I mean, if you have, like, if you try to search for the examples of the word announce and declare, what's the difference? If you mean one of the words, mean you say something in public for the first time. Which one means you say that in front of everyone for the first time? Declare or announce. Here you can say the chairperson. If you read the news or if you watch news on TV, I mean recently something big in Taiwan about our future. I mean the chairperson from KMT. Did you read the news? Yeah, the chairperson, Mr. Pig from KMT, he announced that he would have a 3-month leave to run for president. So when you say announce, you mean you say something for the first time in public. Announce. So like if you can find a basic difference between announce and declare, declare just means you say something in front of everyone. For example, you might say, Claire declared Vicky to be the cutest girl in our class. So like here, if you say you declare, just means, yeah, if you mean declare, just means you say something in front of everyone, but it's not about the first time or not. You just mean you like to emphasize something. Can I ask you, emphasize, what does it mean, emphasize? 强调。所以这个地方差别在于 announce 公开宣称，特别是第一次 declare just mean you say something in front of everyone. For example, you might say, the politician declared his innocence on TV many times, but nobody believed him or her anyway. So like if you say declare something, it's not about first time, but just mean in public. It's okay. So like when you say the word about announce, declare. You think for the noun of the word declare, if you say that, here, the pronunciation, how do you say it? Where is the stress? Did I tell you the rule before? If you see any word with the part shen inside, the stress is always on the syllable before shen. You see? So no matter how long the word is, if the word has the part shen at the end, the stress is always falls on the syllable before it. Easy? So here the pronunciation should be declaration. It's okay, so maybe the once again everyone, declaration. Declaration. 重音还是要念对，所以呢，只要看到选的地方呢，重音都会在前面 ，like nation, international, not international, international. It's okay. So like for every word that has a part shen inside, the stress always falls on the part before it. 所以至少中音念对的话，其他的字比较不会那么重要，其他的部分比较不会有太大的差别。It's okay. So maybe so once again, my declaration. Thank you. The first example, the suspect. Here this word, if you say someone is a suspect, what does it mean if someone is suspect? 嘉玲 Amy. The suspect of the crime. If you say someone is the suspect of the case. Someone did something and people guess he might be the person that did something wrong. Yeah, you're right. So like here the suspect declared himself to be this word we're going to before me ask you. Thank you. How do you spell the word innocent? Yeah, thank you, innocent. So like here, one important thing about the word declare is that if you say 他觉得他是全世界上全世界最可爱的人 she thinks she declares herself the most beautiful person in this world. Like if you say you declare someone to be something, you can use the word to be or just take them away. So you can say like for example, since you have known each other for like more than 2 months, what's your neighbor's favorite food? What's your neighbor's favorite food? May I ask you? What's your current means now. What's your current neighbor's favorite food? What's neighbor's favorite food? Everything. Everything includes food. You might say. What's your neighbor's favorite food? Everything. Okay. What's your neighbor's favorite food? Yeah, for example, did you get an answer from her? She has no idea what her favorite food is. Yeah, maybe chocolate. So if you say, 我觉得巧克力是最好吃的。Yeah, she declares chocolate. Here, either you can say to be or nothing. So you can say, she always declares chocolate to be the best sweet on earth. Or she always declares chocolate the best sweet on earth. 所以这地方 to be 可以被省略哦，这么讲。所以这地方你说他觉得是怎样怎样的，后面这地方可以被省略。The second example, do we need to declare the cigarette at this word? We don't need to for. Or you wait, you know how I guess. Senior, make your guess. A word? Oh, you're right. Custom. But for customs, yeah. So like when you say that customs, it means the place at the airport where you need to show them the extra like products you have bought in another country. Yeah. So like here, this word means it's getting the customs. Yeah. But here if you say it's our custom to gather together with our family members on Chinese New Year's Eve. You mean it's our tradition, yes, our tradition. So here, could you please read the second example? Do we need to? Yeah, thank you. And here the third one, this, the noun of the word, declaration of this word. If you say you don't need to rely on somebody, you are independent. But the noun of the word independent, independent, I-N, independence. I-N-D-E-P-E-N. Yes, so right here, all the spellings, all the letters E-E-E all the way, independence. It's okay? Yeah. And here it was issued in 1776. From then on, the US was no longer a British colony. So here the first example here. 这个地方如果中文的话 ，issue 怎么分比较好？ The declaration was issued in 1776. Issue. The issue of the October issue of the Studio Classroom magazine will be the one we're going to use this month. So like if you use the word issue as a noun, it means 第几期的杂志. But here if you use it as a verb, you mean like announced in public and becomes effective right away. So if you mean like the policy, the new regulation about traffic rules will be issued next month. 关于交通规则的新的政策 will be issued next month. Means will be announced and be effective next month. It's okay. Maybe this word we learned before, economy in the magazine. This means, yeah, thank you, means an area which was dominated by foreigners from different countries before. So we can say like Taiwan used to be the colony of Japan, used to be the colony of the Netherlands, used to be the colony of China. Okay, yeah, maybe. So like here, number 7, this word's passion. Easy, the adjective may ask you, passion. Adjective. If you hear someone have passion about something, someone is passionate. P-A-S-S-I-O-N-A-T-E, passionate. So here like Diane spoke. Here, preposition and a noun. Preposition and a noun. If you say you do something and you show some kind of emotion, make it yes, meaning. Make it yes, in, with, off. In, with, off. That's something you can ask and listen. Yeah. Okay, you are right. It's with. If Diane spoke with passion about the value of for, like you cannot come up with a decision like in with the word. Anyway, that's she's being passionate. Once again, preposition. Passionate about, passionate of, passionate with. The answer should be passionate about. It's okay, passionate about Paris. Once again, what's your neighbor passionate about? Here, ask your neighbor, what are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? 5, 4. You need to answer for your neighbor. What are you passionate about? Mia, what is Claire passionate about? Claire is passionate about sleeping. Wait, if you say someone is passionate about sleeping, you mean when you talk about sleeping? So when you talk about sleeping, you should not only sleeping. You know what I mean? Betty. Okay. That's okay. Ivy, did you ask her any question? Oh, Melissa, did you ask Betty any question? Not yet. Be sure to take care of your neighbor at the back. Yeah. Betty seems to be quiet, but she's not quiet. Yeah, so I try to find a different aspect about her. Okay, yeah, Melissa, thank you. And here, Lillian. Where's Lillian? What is Julie passionate about? Did you ask her about this? Get any answer? No. Stella, what is Charlotte passionate about? Violin. She's passionate about playing the violin. Maybe Charlotte can play the violin for us next time. Did you ever hear her play the violin? No. You can play the violin and Melody will dance for you. That would be a very good duo. You know the word duo? Hey, one quick question. Passion means 不是 password 的意思 pass means feel. Question. 30 seconds. Is there any word with the part pass that you can think of? 30 seconds. What? Pass 指的是 feel, 所以它跟 password 的 pass 一样。Pass, 2 meanings. One means go through. But here when pass is used within a word, it means suffer or feel. So is there any word you learned before that has the part pass inside? 一定讲的一定是你们会学过的。Passport, yeah. Passport, password, pass 这个地方指的是 go through。可是如果 pass 当 feel 的时候，其他是你学过的。Here. Passive. Passive. What does the word passive mean? not active. Not active. In Chinese, you might say, he is sort of passive about the coming contest because he doesn't think that he can win it. So if you say someone is passive about something, the person isn't enthusiastic about it. In Chinese, you might say, 消极的. Yeah? But what about this? Compassion. Com means together, right? Feel. So, hey, senior, make a guess. Senior. Senior. Make a guess. What does the word compassion mean? If you can feel all the things together around you, if you can feel all the things around you, if you can try to guess what the people around you feel, compassion. You know how the other people feel about something. Your compassion for them. When you see those people suffer in Africa, you show your compassion for them. Yeah, another word for sympathy. Sympathy, compassion, similar word. Compassion. So compassion in Chinese you might say 同情心. See, what about compassionate? Sympathetic. Sympathetic, compassionate. So you know the word sympathy? Sympathy. How do you spell the word sympathy? Yeah, means your state of mind. It's uncountable. Means your ability to feel how others feel. So like compassion, similar words, compassionate. But what about this? Dispassionate. Do you mean this? Usually means something negative, right? So does it mean that you show no compassion at all for the other people? No. Here this word dispassionate. If I can find someone dispassionate. Patty. Patty could be among the most dispassionate people in our class. Dispassionate. Ivan could be also dispassionate in a way. Yeah. But wait, I mean like dispassionate doesn't mean you show no compassion, no. So like here if I say Ivan is dispassionate, Patty is dispassionate, what do you mean? You mean, oh you're right, so like here dispassionate means calm. So I mean when was the last time you heard Patty scream? Did she ever scream? What might she act when she sees a cockroach? Cockroach. Is Manita dispassionate? Is she calm, Manita? No. But when she sees a dirty box, she just said, dirty box. Or like she gets emotional when she sees a dirty box. We should show some love for Manita and Claire. Did you wash your bowls before you put them inside? Yeah, please, thank you. Okay, so like here, like let's move on. So like here, you move on. Could you please read the words together? Passive, compassion, compassionate, dispassionate. Yeah, here, the above three words. You will learn them sooner or later. Dispassionate, maybe not in the book, but we still use it sometimes, especially in news. Yes, or for formal articles. It's okay. Can we move on? Number 8 is pretty easy. So I'm jealous. What's the noun of the word jealous? I guess it's easy. Jealousy. 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 So like Alfred saying this word out of. What about this? Out of. I'm sorry. Out of. Out of. You keep saying that. You know what you sound like? Seagulls. Seagulls. You know seagulls? What happened to your class? Anyway, like, hey, out of someone doesn't sing on the right melody. Another word for melody, what it is? On your cell phone. Out of tune. So like out of tune. Okay. Yeah. But we like this kind of person because this kind of person can make us laugh when you sing together at like Cashbox or Holiday KTV, right? Like we need those friends who can sing out of tune because like when people sing out of tune, they make us laugh. And here like he was really jealous, just afraid, jealous. of. Yeah, jealous of, afraid of. And here, second example, he broke his brother's bike. Could you please read the example together? He broke his brother's bike. In a fit of jealousy. Yeah, here 这个地方的 fit 不是指的是 health， 不是指的是 health 哦。这个地方的 fit a different meaning. So like if you say in a fit of jealousy, you did something to another person, you mean out of a strong urge of emotion, you did something. So like here in a fit of jealousy means this, like you felt so jealous at that moment. So here the word fit 指的是短暂的情绪。It's okay, but here usually we put it, we use it as an EM. You might say like, my brother broke my toy in a fit of jealousy. Do you have any younger brothers or sisters? Do you fight with them all the time? Do you show your Yeah, Claire keeps saying yes to every part of my question. And here, easy to like get in a fit of jealousy. But if we move on, another word that shares the meaning of this. You learned it before, 4-letter word. Jealous. Envious. How do you spell the word envious? May I ask you? E-N-V-I-O-U-S, envious. And then what about the noun? E-N-V-Y. Envy. So here you can say she is envious of her beauty, or he is envious of his achievement. So here jealous, envious, similar words. E-N-V-I-O-U-S. Easy? Here the noun envy, E-N-V-Y. But here, one more usage. And that's the difference between envy and jealousy. For the word envy, it's not only a noun, because we use it as a verb. So you can say, how I envy you. You look so beautiful. You are good at everything. So like you say envy, just means you feel jealous of another person. So like here, for the word envy, you can also use it as a verb. It's okay? Yeah, you move on. So like here, number 9, this word, where is the stress? Methodology. So maybe it's a little together, methodology. Yeah, may I ask you the word L-O-G-Y. What does it mean? If you have any word with the part log inside, it's not about math. It's not log. It's about geology, sociology, biology. So any word with the part L-O-G-Y inside, it means the study of something. Study. So here it means the study of all the legends in the culture. 所以 log 就指的是 study 的意思。你说关于所有神话故事的学问 methodology。所以这个字本身是不可数的。为什么不行？是因为是研究，所以不可数。Means the complete study about the stories in the culture. It's okay. Yeah. So here first example, the gods and goddesses in this 希腊的国名是 Greek 还是 Greece， 所以形容词是 Greek。It's okay, Greek mythology. Second example, this guy. I show you the stand right here. So this guy is this guy. P-A-N-G-U. Not Pingu. Pingu is the penguin. Some people in some other class, oh, Pingu. No, Pingu is Pingu, yeah. He's the principal character in this work. A long time ago, a word beginning with an N. Ancient. How to spell the word ancient? A-N-C-I-N-T. Ancient Chinese mythology. Here, may I ask you, what does the word principle mean? Principle. Now, if you spell the word as P-L-E, it's a complete different word. P-I-N-C-I-P-L-E. If you spell the word as P-I-N-C-I-P-L-E, what does it mean? Joyce. If you spell the word as P-I-N-C-I-P-L-E, principle. Pi. Principle. Melody. If you spell the word as P-I-N-C-I-P-L-E, what does it mean? Principle. It is. I'm trying to describe like somebody, but it is a principle to do everything in a perfect way. So if you say it is someone's principle, you mean it is one's 原则, yeah. But here the word principle, P-A-L, means man, M-A-I-N. It is the principal policy of the country is to maintain democracy for all the citizens. So here the principal policy, main policy, major policy. So like different words. It's okay? Yeah. Did you see the program before? Like channel 19. Yeah. Here, here. I guess it's on channel 19. What's the name of channel? Oh, Discovery. I'm sorry, Discovery. You know, there's a TV program, TV channel, Discovery. You don't watch Discovery? No. Here, myth 这地方跟 mythology 的差别在于 mythology 不可数，指的是全部的故事 ；myth 可数，指的是传说。So you can say it's just a myth that if you point at the moon, your ears will be cut off at night. So if you say it's a myth, it just means it's a legendary story. You know what I mean? So like here, myth, and why here is countable a myth. You know what I mean? So you can say that there are many myths about our school. Like at night, after everybody leaves, your ancient school sisters will come out and have classes at night. That's the reason why, like the next morning when you come to school, you will find your stuff moved around. But nobody actually like stayed after school.
不是这时候会有人跟你说嗨。在那个中正。
You know why people move? You know why your stuff was moved? Because our classroom is not clean. Mice will come and move your stuff around. You know, like there are a lot of mice in our school. 学校很多老鼠，知道吗？
知道。
Did you ever? Our school cats doesn't eat mice. They are afraid of mice. I mean, there are many mice in our school. I'm serious. Guangfu building, you know, the look of Guangfu building was not like this years ago. After the earthquake of 9/11, the building was kind of damaged. I mean, in terms of the structure. So originally there were 3. How many stories does the building have? 3 or 4? Oh yes, September 21st, after the 91 earthquake, the building was damaged, and then originally the building had 4 stories. There were 4 floors in one building, but then because we were afraid the structure could be damaged, so we tore down the top floor. I mean, of Guangfu building. So like the original look of the Guangfu building, it has 1 more story above. You know what I mean? No, I mean originally the building had, now it has 3 stories, right? Story, right? But originally it had 4 stories. But after the earthquake, we like tore down the top floor. Yes. But when we tore down the top floor, your senior school sisters, they had a pretty troublesome life because there were many mice living on the top floor. So after we tore down the top floor, all the mice, they had no place to live. So they had to move to other places. So like in the following 1 or 2 months, sometimes when your school sisters, they were having class, some mouse would run in, like through the classroom downstairs. Yeah, let's move on. 就是光说以前有4层楼，知道吧？然后后来地震被拆掉1层的，可是学校还是有很多老鼠，所以记得要把东西都收好。It's okay, yeah. So here number 10 is easy. If you use it as a noun, it's about conflict. If you use it as a verb, you move it to the second syllable, so we say like conflict. Yeah. So here the word conflict, another word for it would be the word clash. Yeah. For the word clash, doesn't it look familiar to you? Clash. The online game JJ Indoors. You can see the ad of the game on the side of the bus on the street. Clash of the Titans. No? You like JJ? You know who he is? JJ. Yeah, the guy who sings on the south of the river. Okay, yeah, that guy. Yeah. Like he is frequently bring him 跟谁发生争执，受到质疑 bring somebody into conflict 受到质疑 his ideas were often brought into question bring somebody into question bring somebody into conflict 这个地方如果你说他常常会跟别人发生争执 My younger brother often brought himself into conflict with his classmates because he had a bad temper. 这地方就不用说 have conflict， 可以说 bring somebody into conflict. It's an expression. It's okay. The second example, the sentence new body seem to 动词 conflict with existing theories. So like conflict with another person, conflict with another thing means totally different from another thing, another person. It's okay. But here for the word conflict, the word flict means hit. So here for the word afflict, what does that mean? AFF means to do something, to hit another person, to torture another person. So afflict is another word for torture, afflict. So here but the noun 这个字会学到，可是先记一下 ，conflict 是名词，可是这个字的名词是 affliction。所以你说 the affliction, the earthquake had on the people in China is actually pretty huge. 那个地震对居民造成的苦难是很难以想象的。The affliction， 所以这个字的名词是加 ION，but here conflict, just conflict. Okay, so here the noun conflict. Oh, sorry, the noun affliction, the verb afflict. Okay, so here we move on to afflict. Afflict. Yeah, thank you. Number 11, this word erupt. The noun eruption. So here, right after the final peace attempt failed, a war immediately erupted between the two countries. So like here, for the first expression, the final peace attempt. May I ask you what does the word attempt mean? Eva, any idea what the word attempting, when you say her attempt to do something? She attempted to call her, but she didn't answer her phone. So like here, when you say somebody's attempting to do something, somebody try to do something, 或是企图做某事. So the final peace attempt means this. Okay, the negotiation for peace. Final peace attempt. Okay. Could you please read the first example together right after the final peace? Attempt failed. A war immediately erupted between the two countries. Thank you. And here, second example, the crowd erupted in applause. May I ask you how you read this word? Applause. Applause. So like here, if you say the crowd erupted in applause, what does that mean? Maybe the magician was trying to do a trick in front of everyone. Suddenly, he succeeded in showing us something, so we erupted in applause. Means this. It's okay. So if you say somebody erupted in applause means clapping your hands. Clapping your hands. So erupted in applause means this. Like cheering loudly for a person, for something he or she has done pretty amazing. And here the third example, Mount Vesuvius. For the first two examples, number one, here a war broke out. The second meaning, you started to cheer because of something exciting happened. The third example means the volcano, the sudden action of the volcano. So here, still erupted in the year 79 AD, and the huge here. What's the word that you can use to describe an uncountable noun? What's the word that you can use here? Jenny, minister. What's the word that you can use here? The huge wad of ash that came out covered the city of Bombay. You're right. Huge amount of ash. So here for the word amount, you can use it to describe something uncountable. It's okay. Before we move on, could you please read the third example together? Mount Vesuvius. In the year 79 AD, and a huge amount of ash that came out covered the city of Bombay. Here, the word erupt. If I tell you, or before I tell you, E. Yeah, E means out. So 这边的 erupt 可以有什么意思 ？out. 所以如果爆发出来 E means out, erupt means break. So here is any word with the part erupt that you can think of. You are right. Interrupt. Is there any other word? How do you call that kind of case? If a government official receives money from another person illegally, you might say bribe, right? Right. 可是你说 this. The first word interrupt. break between two people means you stop the process of something. Abrupt, what does that mean? Ab means away, break away. So you can say that he left abruptly when he was watching TV. So if you say abruptly, it means suddenly, and usually in a strange way. In Chinese, you might say 长途的 abruptly. So if you say somebody did something abruptly, the person did it and kind of surprised the other people. Okay. But what about corrupt? The corruption of the government supplies its citizens. So like here is the government's corruption. You mean people receiving money illegally from other people by corrupt. Okay. And finally, rupture. The situation of something breaking means 破裂的地方. So you can say the rupture of the pipe made the water flow out in large amounts. So here the rupture means the broken part of something. It's okay. So like here, instead of talking about interrupt, abrupt, corrupt, rupture. For the word rupture, it could be not so often, but for the first three words, you will learn them sooner or later. So maybe now you have some impression of them. It's okay. Yeah. So like here, number 12 is easy, like refuse. What's the noun of refuse? Refuse. Like approve, approval, refuse, refusal. So like here, Jenny, if you use it as a verb, refuse just to refuse to do something for a quick-tempered boss. What do you mean when somebody's quick-tempered? Quick-tempered. The person could change his or her mood very fast. Just mean the person is hot-tempered. Just mean easily to get angry. Are you a quick-tempered person? Maybe like if we face something we don't like, we could become quick-tempered, but I guess we all like try to control our emotions in a pretty good way, right? And here, like the second example, we need to get our request with a flat refusal from the authority. So when you say like met with a flat refusal, what does that mean? Flat means not bumping. Yes, you're right. So it means the person refused you right away. The person didn't give you any option. So you were given a flat refusal. It means refused directly. Like this. Okay. Yeah. So like maybe you might say, I would like to go. Can you stay overnight in your friend's house now? Yeah, maybe not, right? So maybe you can say like when I told my parents that I would like to sleep over at my friend's house, my proposal was met with a flat refusal. Means refused directly. It's okay. Yeah. So like here, this is all about the first part of vocabulary. So like we'll move on to talk about one part of the reading. So like judge, sorry, one last word. So the number 30 is word judge. And here the noun of the word judge. Judgment, but here the word judgment, not M-E-N-T, but J-U-D-G, no E, no E. So like this is something special about the word judgment. So like judge, judgment, here, no E, just J-U-D-G-M-E-N-T. It's okay? And here the first example, sometimes the, may I ask the person, Anita, how good or bad something is, or we're beginning with it at the Q. Quality of a book can be judged from its sales. The second example, this is the expression we learned before. Let me ask you, Claire. Don't judge a book. Don't judge a person. A preposition. With or by. By. It's the outside part of the book. Appearance or cover. So like I said, like, don't judge a person by his or her appearance, or you can say don't judge a book by its cover. But I guess like sometimes before you buy a book, the more beautiful the cover is, usually the stronger the urge you like to buy it, maybe. And the third example is difficult. What's the verb that goes with the word judgment? Decision. Make a decision. Judgment. Make a judgment. It's okay. Yeah. So like here, please read the last example together. It's difficult too. make a judgment about how well a school performs. Yeah. So like here, this is all about the vocabulary. I mean, the first part. So can we talk just a little bit about the reading? Yeah. So like here, before I move on, one last question. Did you see this movie? No idea what it is? Yeah, this is a cartoon that maybe you watched like a long time ago. I mean, my question is, like, if you watch movies sometimes, how do you make a judgment on whether you like to see a movie or not? Before you see a movie, you usually go online to check the reviews before you see it, or you just depend on how good the poster is. If there are some famous actors or actresses, you'll go see the movie. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. So like here, we'll move on with just the first one reading. Could you please read the first part together? What was this face? And burn the toughest powers of helium. Sweet Helen made me immortal with a kiss. I mean, this is the beginning of the story, but since this part, I mean, comes from a famous novel, so I can show the explanation to you. Actually, this passage is from this novel, The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus. Did you read it before? Maybe not. But here, like this person, Christopher Marlowe, he's actually a very famous writer in the period of this. But here for this period, may I ask you, like what's the spelling of this period? But here, if I say Renaissance, how do you spell the word Renaissance? Renaissance. N-A-I, sons. S-S-A-N-C-E, Renaissance. So like here the word, maybe say it together, Renaissance. Renaissance. Yeah, Renaissance just means this period. Yeah, so like here Christopher Marlowe is a very famous writer of this period, and his novel is about here, this guy who made a deal with the devil. And here, within the 24 years, the devil had to listen to whatever he said. But here, like after 24 years, he had to go with the devil to the hell. So like actually the reason why, I mean, the writer of the story used this passage from Dr. Faustus because like maybe Paris, I mean the video you watched last week, Paris, they wanted the beauty from Allen, but because of the beauty of the woman, a huge war erupted between the two cities for 10 years. So that in a way, Christopher Marlowe was making a comparison between our humans' wish, our humans' thirst for something desirable in exchange of something that could be like tragical or disastrous in return. So like, you know what I mean, right? Like the beauty of Helen, the Trojan War, the doctor's wish to make any wish come true, but result, he had to go to the hell with the devil. It's okay? Yeah. Alright, because of the time, this is the beginning part. We'll move on to the part next time. But, yeah, this is it. But there's something like I need to discuss with you.